back with the #1 television program for pro wrestling worldwide.
Hey there, Big West Wrestling fans. This is Boogie Night, and I'm here to give you an update about the show in Powell River on April 16th at the Arc Center. Unfortunately, I won't be able to attend this show, cashing in my Grapple Bowl win for a match against Rick Jules for his Internet Championship. As much as I would have liked to have done that, and hopefully won my first championship in my hometown, such is not the case. On Monday, March 13th, my beautiful dog here, Leela, was struck by 3 cars. 3. And if she weren't as big a dog as she was, she wouldn't be here with us today. You know, I want to thank Big West. I want to thank Powell River. I even want to thank Rick Jules for having to work with all these card changes on my behalf. And I just really want to wish everybody a great show. It is still a fantastic show, a great lineup. I like every single wrestler that's on that show. I can't wait to see it once it's available online. And with that said, I wish the best for everybody. If you got a dog, give him a walk, pet him, love him, treat him. This is Boogie Night. Boogie loves you.
Powell River. The last time Big West Wrestling presented an event there, it was an unprecedented success. A sell-out crowd, yet somehow something happened to the invitation to your reigning and defending Big West Wrestling Internet Champion, yours truly, the Patriarch, Rick Jules. But don't worry, because you see, on that same night, I was keeping this championship dignified, I was keeping it relevant, and I was defending it in a grueling last man standing match in Edmonton, Alberta. Now, while I truly enjoy the suffering that I inflict upon others, no one's dog or cat or pet or companion deserves what happened to Boogie Nights. So to you, I hope they recover just fine. I hope you recover just fine. And Boogie, one day we will circle back to this, and believe me when I say I will make you wish that we hadn't. Now, instead, in Powell River at the Arc, 4 men will compete against each other for the opportunity to face me in the main event for this championship. Evan Ashford, Josh Cadwell, Randy Ruckus, and Matt Maverick. One of you I've defeated before, the other 3 I have never faced, but I have one message for all 4 of you. Take your time, pick your spots, be smart. Don't destroy each other to get to me. Because I have already been denied my opportunity to hurt Boogie Night, and I will not be denied my pleasure. And my pleasure will be picking apart the winner piece by piece, inch by inch, limb by limb, and it simply is not as enjoyable if you are a half-broken man when we begin. The people of Powell River, I'm beginning to realize it wasn't a lost invitation. It was that you were not ready for my family's particular brand and penchant for violence and brutality. But on a Sunday, April 16th at 12:30 p.m. at the Ark, ready or not, Powell River, here we come.
That's right, Big West Wrestling fans, Mad Dog Marty Sugar here. And Rick Jules is primed and ready to face somebody on Sunday, April 16th in Powell River, when Big West and BC Event Makers presents Matinee of Mayhem. Doors open at 12:30 p.m. and as Rick mentioned, there's a four-way dance to decide who goes on to the main event and faces our devious internet champion in place of Boogie Night. And we will hear from all four potential challengers right now.
Big West Wrestling. Josh Cadwell is back, and I am here to make a splash. Big West Wrestling. I make my return on April 16th to Powell River. And in Powell River, I'm in a fatal four-way match for a chance at the internet title that night. Everybody in the fatal four-way I respect. We've all trained together, we've all been putting in the work together. But there's one person I do not respect in the slightest, and that's the champion, Rick Jules. Rick, in November, I faced you. You screwed me. And on March 10th, I couldn't make it to the show, and I got screwed out of another title shot. But on April 16th, I'm going to get through that fatal four-way. And I'll be back again. And I'll be back again to make history in Powell River and become the youngest Big West Wrestling champion ever. I'm going to end your title reign. And I'm going to punch that smirk off your face, too.
Sunday, April 16th in Powell River, BC. Matt Maverick's got himself an opportunity in a four-way dance to earn himself a title shot. Josh Cadwell, Randy Ruckus, Evan Ashford, you better bring your best, because I've got my eyes set on that championship. Now, Rick Jules, hold on to that title real tight, because I have a feeling you're not going to be holding on to it much longer. I'll see all of you in Powell River.
How about a story time with your old pal Randy Ruckus? I'm going to tell you the story about the man who got everything he ever wanted. Once there was a man, and he was so naturally smart and handsome and strong that he never did anything wrong, and everybody loved him, and he was perfect. Well, this man, he went on to Powell River, where he wrestled his inaugural match in the Ark at Big West Wrestling, where he went on to defeat 3 other devastating competitors. And he would then go on to become the greatest champion that promotion or any had ever seen. And this man's name? Well, it was Randy Ruckus. And this is all a true story. It just hasn't happened yet.
April 16th, Powell River, BC. Big West Wrestling. Glad you finally called me back. It's only been almost 10 years. Tag team action. Myself and my tag team partner, Zach Andrews, he's asleep in the back seat right now, are going against the face of Vancouver Island Wrestling, BJ Laredo, and the biggest monster this province has ever seen, Cremator Von Slasher. Well, boys, it's been a long time coming. You two on one side, me on the other. Powell River doesn't know what to expect, do they? I don't think the office knows what they're gonna get. It's kind of a volatile situation. I'll tell you one thing for sure, though. As someone who's claim to fame in professional wrestling is high-fiving children and kissing babies, visiting their moms, I have a feeling I won't be high-fiving no babies on this night. In fact, I have this feeling we're going to war. I know how to play dirty. Might not be relevant or be or something that we might not see all the time in the ring when I'm wrestling. But don't you worry. I have no problem poking you in the eye. I have no problem using a closed fist. Powell River, you're in for something special. Many years of experience sitting in that ring. I hope you guys are ready. I know I am.
For those of you that are unaware, wrestling fans, here in Western Canada, there is one rule, and one rule only. If something upsets you, blame Marty. You haven't been booked in Big West Wrestling in 9 years and haven't picked up a phone to get booked, blame Marty. You can't attend an event because of COVID restrictions, blame Marty. You know, you got caught lying about Marty, blame Marty. Crofton has a lot of words, and he has a lot of championships to back up his words, and he has more to say, and we will hear him on this week's Throwdown. Plus, we are going to have, as you know, in Rutland, on May the 12th, we have the rematch, round 2, between Shreds and Sean Murphy, and on Thursday this week on Throwdown, we are going to watch round 1 right here on Throwdown.
Look, it's getting late and I don't really know who I am. I just woke up. But that doesn't matter. You know what does matter? April 16th. Powell River, British Columbia at the Matinee of Mayhem, Big West Wrestling. I am making my Big West Wrestling debut. That's right, the punk star Zach Andrews is gracing you with his presence. When me and Crofton take on two island legends, BJ Laredo, Cremator Von Slasher, I respect the hell out of both of you. If you don't think I'm not going to do whatever it takes to win, if you don't think me and Crofton are going to do whatever it takes to win, then you got another thing coming for you. April 16th, I will see you there at the Matinee of Mayhem, Big West Wrestling. Powell River, be there.
Really, Crofton, like Nico, but the money's right. Beer. Get me that many beers.
Eight beer. Becky Beach, come on, Becky Beach, you gotta participate.
I don't want to.
You have to participate. I guarantee it.
It's the last time we were in Powell River. I tried really hard, and they didn't try at all. Dash and Garth, they tried a little bit. They didn't try very hard.
We'll try harder this time. We'll try harder this time.
I don't know.
But okay, doesn't matter. Look what got you for a partner. Eddie on Beer Strong, Eddie Osborne. Dash, Garth. I'm gonna punch you, I'm gonna kick you, I'm gonna punch you, I'm gonna kick you, I'm gonna kill you.
You ready to participate?
Kill. Kill.
Oh, that's a good hike, Garth.
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
Yeah. Oh man, the view up here is awesome. This is a great place to think. You know what I'm thinking about right now, though?
What?
light up here, it's got me thinking about the arc, Powell River, how the light shines through the windows. I'm really looking forward to returning for that matinee of mayhem. This light, the air, the hike, just I feel like it's going to be different this time. I feel like maybe. What about you? What are you thinking?
Honestly, what I'm thinking is our match against Eddie Osborne and Becky Beach.
Yeah.
See, somehow Becky managed to get one over us last time.
She tries. She participates.
Sometimes. She sometimes tries. And then she goes on and she pairs off with a local legend like Eddie Osborne.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, he's a great guy. But April 16th is going to be our time in the light.
Yeah, it's going to be a challenge, but we're going to shine.
You know, I usually come into these Big West promos a little bit hot. Well, let me tell you something. Not for April 16th in Powell River, the matinee madness. Ooh. But Big West is giving me exactly what I want. Javico, since August, I was in a 5-man with you. And you got the crowd chanting my name. But not chanting my name in a good way, chanting my name that I suck. Back in Powell River, the last time we were there, I was in a match with you, and you did the same. But the problem with those matches, Javico, was we weren't alone, we weren't face to face, and we weren't 1v1, baby. Javico! It's less than a month away. And you and me are finally gonna be face to face. And you can't run, you can't bring your friends from the damn circus. And there will be no excuses this time. Because the excuse you use on me doesn't exist in Big West Wrestling. I have my family, but I'll make sure Mr. Jules stays in the back. Because I want you alone. On April 16th, Javico, Big West Wrestling's matinee madness. It might just be your last dance, your last hurrah, your last visit under the big tent. I'll see you then.
We had a good time. Now we're gonna have a great time when Big West Wrestling makes its return to Powell River, April 16th. One of your featured matchups, Johnny Roston taking on myself. Now for those who don't know the answer to the question, who am I? Javico. I am the mayor of Monkey Flip City, the student of the Yarn Bar, the flipper of the Kill Switch, and the ringmaster of the Fallen Circus. Now, my opponent, Johnny talks a lot. He's been doing what he does, taking to the internet, and he's been saying, get this, he's been saying he wants to make it personal. Now, Johnny, I've got no problem with that. You do what you do, but I'm gonna do what I do. And when we get into that ring, and I hit you so hard, you're gonna know it's personal. When I spike your head into that mat, you're gonna know it's personal. When I wrench on your arm until you have one choice to tap out or I'ma break it, that's when you'll know it's personal. But this isn't between me and you, Johnny. You just happen to be what's in between me and what I want. And what I want is your family's gold. The Big West Wrestling Internet Championship. See you soon, Johnny boy.
Shut up, car.